I can turn this on while I'm in a run. I'm a little out of breath right now. I was like, oh, I can stream at 5 o'clock. I could stream early today, and then I got to it, and I was like, ooh, I was like, oh shit, it's 10 minutes too. I should get the early late stream. Yeah, well, I wouldn't call it late stream because it's normal time then. But yes, you are in time, 11. Hope you're doing well. Paranormal stream. Well, some people would care if it was a paranormal stream. What's that popular game that people have been playing for a while? That's, I want to say, that's a really good way to put it. It's like the ghost hunting game or something. It's one word. And the word paranormal comes to mind when I think of its name. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Damn it! I've had friends who played that game. No, not Bioshock. I gotta look this up. It is the weekend. No, it's one word. What's that game? Come on. You get hunted by, like... Concord? No, that game's dead. Phasmophobia. That's the game I was thinking of. Aha. I was like... I was Googling ghost hunting game. I was like, what am I thinking of? I could not remember the name. I guess that name's further off there than I thought, but that was the first thing that came to mind when I read the word paranormal. I've never played that game in my life. I know people who have, though. Phantasmagoria, yeah. Don't worry, Yuka fans. Surely we'll see Yuka again. Copium. Actually, was Yuka in that? Yuka was in that recent, like, written work, right? The one with all the characters with little details on it. Yuka was in that, right? Question mark? I'm pretty sure she was, but I haven't actually. I'm surprised I haven't seen her post yet. Yeah, I was in there with next to PC. Yeah. So I was pretty sure that Yuka was in there, but I was kind of surprised that I haven't actually, like, seen... Because, like, I've seen, like, the little snippet of, like, every character, or, like, a lot of characters. But I haven't seen the one on Yuka, and I was kind of surprised, because I felt like, you know, Yuka fans are abundant. Cyber mental health, yeah. Lyrica, the normal one. It's just been translated. I mean, it's been out for a while. I assume so. I haven't looked, so I cannot say for fact. I'm merely speculating. So if I'm wrong, don't sue me. Should I add the word allegedly before everything I say to make sure it's vague, ambiguous, and not an actual, like, confirmation statement? I think everything should be translated, allegedly. Yomu, are you talking about the conversation about Yomu doesn't think? Where did I see it? Did I save this meme? Hold up. I don't think I saved it. No. I'm sure I could find it. I went to look for it. But it was just a funny meme of like Yomu walking, and it's got like her talking to herself of like just her shopping, and it's got like in the background like these black swords like kill everyone, and it's just her being like ooh shopping. Damn, I gotta find that meme and put it in the Discord. Yomu fans in shambles. Maybe they like it that way. I don't know, some of them probably do. Oh my goodness, girl. Yeah, I was about to say I don't like Yomu because she tortures me, but every Touhou character tortures me. If they're in a Touhou game, they torture me, so... It's literally every single character. I guess Akio and Kosuzu don't torture me. Maybe they should be my favorite Touhou characters. Like Churro. Well, that's because Churro's a meme, right? Empty-headed. Back. Oh, sub 900 grays. Whew, we're so cooking in the low grays. Your Hibuto emotes with faith? Yeah. Hey, I like the Watatsukis in Misty Izakaya, so they earned some bonus points there. Although I liked a lot of the characters in Misty Izakaya, so Mima was like the one that I was a little iffy on. I didn't hate it, but I didn't really like it. That was kind of a disgusting laser setup. We're fine, though. I have to talk over the music. It's too distracting in the stage nowadays. So much hate. Hey, I'm not hating on them. I'm just not particularly loving them. Listen, until I see good Yorihime armpit, she will never surpass other characters. Okay, gotta be a true Touhou fan. Yeah, I have never seen good art on your Hime armpit, so I'm just saying. Just saying, gotta hold my reservations with her. I guess the better question is how many total characters are there good armpit art for? And I don't actually know the question of that. And I'm not looking for an answer. It's a rhetorical question. I hate the LNNs. I hate the LNNs. See, you want to know something I dislike more than the Watatskis? Well, to be honest, it's a lot of things, because I don't necessarily dislike them, but, the Yellow-Nons. Because I don't want to alt-tab just to click a link of probably your Hime armpit. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, I have to. Okay, that's a little something else or other, okay. You know, I'm not gonna purge your messages, but I would like to refrain from that because there's a little something or other that's a little more noteworthy in that image that stands out a bit more. Anything else? I mean, the armpits came to mind, don't worry, but like, upon further inspection, there's a little something else that's a little on the nose, if you ask me. Perv? You'd call me a perv if I looked at the armpits first. Aren't you the perv for being the one posting that image? You sicko. Wow. The SFW, what do you found me? Well, maybe you know there's a world that there's a thing that exists. There's a theory which is before you say something, or in the situation of this, before you post something, ask yourself, should I actually post this? Them to your mother, yes. Oh, of course. Oh, you missed yesterday, 11. You missed Nitori bullying me in Labyrinth. Or Cthulhu Persona Your Hime artwork for some reason. Huh. Is that SFW, or is there an N in the front of that? How'd that happen? Well, I'm severely underleveled in Labyrinth, and, I had some good fights, but she kept bullying me. Sure about the Yorihime pick? Well, if you're not sure, then I'd err on the side of caution when it comes down to whether or not it's NSFW or not. If you're not sure, err on the side of caution. World's sketchiest, terrifying hypnotism, by the way. Looks pretty fleshy, not in a good way. I'll take your word for it. I don't need to see it myself. Hi, Cinnamon. Yeah, 11's been here for a while, so you can't pretend to be 11. Okay. Tag for female Cthulhu. Well, I'm not looking for that, but you know, some people like what they like. You know, it's not my thing. Okay, I'm turning you off though. You know, I should have done at least like a couple catwalk warm-ups. Little Sketch. That's my rapper name, but... Meow. Oh, there was a gap there. It actually wasn't even that tight. I wasn't sure how tight it was going to be, though. It was really hard to see from a distance. Ooh. I did not move in proper time. Festival. I have no intentions of doing charity streams in the immediate future. How's that? It's because I hate charities. I love you, Yamame. At least I got to stage 5 already. Hey, appreciate it. I forgot to move my stuff from the washer to the dryer. To be honest, I was not thinking about what female Cthulhu would look like. I don't know, to be honest, when I hear the word Cthulhu, the first thing that comes to mind is the Eye of Cthulhu, so I just think about that with, like, boobs. I'm gonna swap my laundry, though. Give me a sec. Yeah, boob Cthulhu. Haha, funny. Funny man. RC. I have some bad news, people. I'm gonna be out of town next weekend, so next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will not be streaming. I am intending to stream on Wednesday, though, this week. Which I don't normally do. How many characters have pointy ears? Parsy's literally the only one that comes to mind. I believe that there are more, but I don't know of any more. For Wednesday stream. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna be here over the weekend, so I'm gonna gonna stream on Wednesday to make up a little of the lost time for next week. I'll believe you. To be honest, I've never really paid attention. The only character I could be like, oh yeah, they have pointy ears, is Parsi. Off the top of my head. Well, I guess the question is, where do elves come from? Like, where is the origin of, like, elves? European folklore instead of Japanese? Yeah, that'd make sense, wouldn't it? Also, there's no way you could actually make an elf in Touhou, or Zune would never. Because, like, most anime elves are, like, just the big titty characters. And you couldn't do that, because, like, Zune only makes small, flat-chested characters. Volume. Second three of that say. I was expecting you to bring up the Ocarina. But I'm talking about historically, right? I'm talking historically. Hello, Toaster. But like I'm saying like throughout Touhou. Like sure, you know, Touhou 20 maybe could bring that out, right? Like modern Zune is modern Zune, but like I'm just referring to like, you know, on average throughout the time, you know. Right, the server it goes off on a timer, okay? It's every half hour. The bot isn't here to trigger based off of you. It just triggers off of time. You just happen to show up on the half-hour mark. The bot does not, Nightbot does not try to check whether or not you're in the Discord and then send the message after you post something. That would be predatory. They owned my shark. Are you talking about Mioi? Bro forgot the name of a Touhou character. Bro's not a true fan. Unbelievable. Calls himself a Touhou fan. Doesn't get the name of literally the most popular character of all time, right? Unbelievable. I think Eleven's been lying to us this whole time. Hey, speaking of Mio... Did anybody get access to that big Mioi porn folder that was supposedly going around a whiles ago? Tenchi fanfics? True. That's the appropriate way to get to... What? Okay. Suddenly I'm the bad guy here, because I brought up the folder. I only comment this because I remember when 17.5 came out, like, the demo was, when 17.5, like, the demo was, like, released or something, and people were like, yo, here's the demo link, and there's the common meme that was, like, someone who posted, was like, oh, here's the link, and then someone was like, this is either the 17.5 demo, a virus, or that giant Mioi, porn folder, and people were like, what? So that's why I was like, does anybody heard about that folder? Also, folder. I mean, I have several folders on my computer. None of them have that on it. To be fair, I know it might be weird. I don't keep porn in folders. I don't just go through and be like, yo, what a good image save to computer. Oh yeah, it's my homework folder. You're not even in school. It's still there. I have two folders on my computer that are filled with images. One of them is my screenshots and just, like, memes I save. And the other one is my thumbnails, editing stuff. Stuff I use for my thumbnails for YouTube. Photos, I don't save those on my computer? Fair, I don't really have many of those, my Snell. If I wanted them, I could just message, like, my older sister or my mom. I'm sure I could get a billion, technically, photos if I wanted to get my hands on them. I don't even have photos of myself. Oops, why am I up there? That was a, that's what we call a big steaky. Slightly suboptimal, one would say. Fine. Bro, I have zero... Ooh, there's a bot. If leak, that is certainly... I'm surprised that one gets through. I see bots fairly often, but they're usually likely ban evader and it's restricted message. I didn't do not disturb on Discord. Now, real quick. Real quickie dicky like. I have zero photos of myself. I actually used to have one, but I think I deleted it. I don't take pictures of myself. Right, just going, well, we're doing runs, and first run of the day was fine. Got to Orin mid-non 2 on stage 5, so good pace. And we'll see how this one goes. But already getting to Satori is generally a good pace, regardless of how everything else goes. I'd rather make it to Satori than not. Fuck, I panicked backwards. Third time I've died to one of Satori's Nans in the past 2 days. It is what it is. Activity. I think it's just I don't have a reason to take photos of myself, and I don't like taking photos of myself. So I don't. I mean, oh my gosh, let me get Snapchat, take a picture of myself doing, like, just some random activity that, like, all humans do every 5 minutes. And then send it to, like, 20 people. Oh my gosh, I look so cute in this. That required me to have a wife/girlfriend. So maybe if that happens at some point, then I'll change my opinion on that. But like I said, I have no reason to take photos of myself. So I don't. And even if I got a significant other, I can't think about, like, why I'd necessarily want to take photos of myself in the first place. I'm not out here trying to send dick pics to random people on the internet, or just random people in general. Your OnlyFans? Those are feet pics. I don't care. Occasions. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. There are a lot of different types of girls out there. You do realize, 11. So not all of them are like that. I hug when she's burnt and to a crisp. Professional. I wouldn't call myself a professional LNN player. That being said, I don't know, like, what makes someone a professional LNN player. They take selfie. Okay. Spoilers, I don't think June, however you want to pronounce her name, would be the, I'm just gonna say June. It's the easiest. If you don't like it, go cry in a corner. I don't think she may make best wife material, personally. I feel like there's a lot of other characters in Touhou that I'd probably date before her. You know, there are some that I'd put her above, that's for sure, but, you know. Also, you know, some people get the idea of, like, oh, my waifu is this character, and you're like, okay, you also have to make yourself, like, desirable to the other person. You know, a funny thing about relationships is it's 2 ways. There's 2 people involved, so you have to both put in. It's crazy. And, yeah. You do your best. I have to hold my doubts just because there's too many people in here that do my best to them is just get stepped on by Yuka. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Cinnamon. You become a celestial. If you die and go to heaven, think that love me? No, not necessarily. But the problem is, you are currently a Twitch chatter. And, there has to be a level of, caution that I err with when I, engage with some of you. As a whole. Oh, as I say, nothing. No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. You can go back on to whatever you were thinking about. There's stuff in the past. Most of the people that have been here for a while. I'd give Damiko's kind of an exception. He doesn't really say much questionable. Who do you think it is? What, your waifu Touhou character? Is that what you're talking about? That's some bad words of the past. Like, what has he said that, like, in context is bad? Or questionable? What did I say about them? I've said a lot of things. I don't think I've anything that ridiculous. Yeah, hold on a minute. I have no clue, Toaster. If I have to predict someone's favorite Touhou character, my go-to is Yuka, just because, like, that's what I see a lot. What? What are you talking about? I have no knowledge of what you're talking about. I remember during Labby 2 having a long, drawn-out conversation. Yuko, base, that's a solid pick. I remember having a long, drawn-out conversation of which Touhou characters would be the best wife material. I have no knowledge of whatever you are talking about. Okay, we remember. You weren't even there for Labby 2, Cinnamon. What do you mean, we remember? Here, if you want me to believe you, all you gotta go do is sit through on YouTube all of my Labby 2 videos. All, like, 71 of them or something. And find the spot you're talking about, because I don't believe you. I gotta sneeze. Spiritually, of course. So the desert floors, we'll go back and find it. I'm not looking for this supposed thing. If it's real, then it exists out there. Like I said, I have no clue what you were talking about. I don't think I'll tell you this. Since I have started streaming, I have not drunk any alcohol. Ever. Words were cursed? What do you... I mean, I've made a comment before about how, like, flan is for secondaries, but, like, real Touhou fans, like Touhou primaries, they pick Remy as the best girl of the Scarlet Sisters. I gotta sneeze again. Oh, I barely got to that mic time. What is wrong with me right now? No, fans don't like anyone from USD. Who, you game glitcher? But, oh, thank you, thank you. Wait, I'm being blessed? Maybe I'll become a Celestial. It's like there's something, like, stuck in my nose, practically. It's not, like, real, but it's like, it all feels like... Oh, it's like just tickling my nose. Splash you from misdeeds? Sure. As if anything I've said is half as bad as some of the things you've said. Here's a question. I'll bring it up later when it's actually relevant, but here's something I'm going to have to figure out today. Touhou Soccer. Playing that later. We're starting travel mode. Boom, we got travel mode coming up. The question is... should I use Tay or not? Should I not allow myself to start with Tay, or should I use that? Team Kaguya? What about... What are we picking Team Kaguya for? Like, where's the relevance in this? Kaguya's a solid character, but, like, why are we bringing this up? There's a selection. Well, maybe I can buy her later. Because here's the thing. I'll give you spoilers for how travel mode works. You start with, I think, 3 characters? 2 or 3 characters. But all the characters have their, like, ranks in there. Thanks for the luck, Hobbs. Appreciate it. It's not really spoilers, it's just gameplay you'll see within the first 2 minutes. You get to select your team by picking 3 characters at the very beginning. But depending on how strong, like, your team captain is, determines who you can pick in the 2nd and 3rd slot. And then later, you can buy more characters. At the end of every match, you're going to get money. Here's the thing. If you have Tay on the team, she gives a passive 50% money increase. Making her the best 2nd or 3rd character to throw on your team. Kaguya, Aaron, Tay. Well, Aaron would be the captain, because I don't think you could pick Aaron outside of that. And maybe not. Maybe Kaguya is bad enough that you could pick Aaron as a secondary then. I don't think so, but I don't actually know how that works. Make it too easy for yourself. I know. Well, that's kind of the thing. I was like, do I allow myself to pick Tay? Because to be honest, I have not played travel mode. I don't know how difficult it's going to be. It's probably not going to be that bad early on, but, like, probably won't be that difficult much at all. But, like, I'm wondering if... Because, to be fair, if I have more money, that potentially lets me buy more characters. Probably makes for better content, but... You cloud piece, you're right. bring it up when I actually do, like, go to it later. Whether or not I pick Tay. And then I'll see her in the first shot. And I won't pick her, and then I'll see her in the first shot. The game will be like, well, I guess I gotta take her. From meme team. Well, I have to pick at least some good characters, although I'll probably meme around a bit. Especially just how hard. To be honest, I kind of want to pick Shinky. Pick Shinkster as a starter. Oh, yeah. You just want Kaguya, and you're just on the Kaguya train all of a sudden. Well, I'm gonna get some water then. I'm back. Oh, the air was the best Glee animation. Fair. I could go full Yakumo clan. I can't go too Mimi though, because like I'm gonna assume that at the very end I'm probably gonna have to fight Renosuke. Like, you feel? Use a random number generator and choose everything based on that for fun. Yeah, but what if I get, like, Kotohime, Ellie, and, like, I don't know, Rikako? Like, it's not that I dislike those characters, but, like, none of them do anything. I guess then I could, like, build my team around that, but, like... I don't know, well, I'll figure out for sure when I get there. Also, the power of travel mode is technically I could play through it multiple times. I probably won't. At least not immediately, but... Game's waiting warmly. Well, it'll probably be a handful of weeks before I'm... 2 to 3 weeks? We'll see how long it takes me to go through travel mode. But it's the last thing in the game. But it'll probably take a few weeks. Travel mode that long. It's 20 or 25 matches. So I think it's 25 matches. I think it's the same length as normal mode. As the main story. Game over. I think it's... I don't actually know how that works. I think you just, like, go back to the last match or something. Because that's how it happens. That's how it happens in, like, the story mode. If you... Or, like, the sub-scenarios. If you ever lose, you just go back to the start of the match. Well, that's characters up to 14. What are you talking about for? Talking about for soccer? Or are you talking about something else? An 18-year-old and an 80-year-old in a relationship for normal? I wouldn't just call it normal. It's a thing that can happen, though, when the 80-year-old is super rich. Bill Belichick's dating a 24-year-old. That's, what, 73 to 24, something like that? Question mark? And a lot of people are getting hubbub about that right now. Mid-80-year-old. Simmy, you're 80? Hot damn. In 18, I believe you. All Touhou fans are boomers. At least all the ones that care enough to watch the games. Watch/play the games. Be 13 and a half. Haha. Actually, yeah, you gotta be careful with that one, Cinnamon. Because, Twitch doesn't like that. If you talk about things like that improperly. There's a 13. I think Twitch is 13 and up. But 11's had this conversation before where he can't say I am 11 because, Twitch doesn't like that. I don't think Discord's a fan of that either. Like, even if it's funny, haha, joke, it's like... I know one of the sites, if not both of them, don't like if you, incorrectly joke about your age. I'm 6.5! Yippee! It's the Twitch age of consent, is it? I think it's 13. Although, I don't call it the Twitch age of consent. That sounds weird. I'm gonna actually assume I'm gonna start to believe that you're an 80-year-old dating an 18-year-old. I mean, older guys will date girls in their young 20s, around that age. It's not usually the cause of which I believe is a rich guy who will date young girl because she's very attractive and the sex is good, and the girl will do that in exchange because the old guy's rich and she'll get a lot of money out of it. Ching, ching, easy deal. Come on, how do you think Leonardo DiCaprio got where he is? Although he's not like that old, but still, you get the point. It's always one of those weird moral dilemmas I like to see people have fights over. Canonically 80 years old. Well, Tierno's over 60, right? We know that. I don't know exactly how old she's supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be like at least 60 something. Aging Pepper's to be last girlfriends, you'd still be older. Yeah, that was my point. That I was getting at, you know. Okay, when you're wealthy, anything's possible. Well, okay, maybe that's exaggeration. Maybe that's not an exaggeration. I should not have edged that bubble like I did. What is this wall, girl? Holy shit! That's a questionable way to phrase that, but... What is? Are we having another 11 moment where he's like, I didn't say anything wrong. You took it the wrong way. Haha, funny. Again. I don't know. He said rich people can afford all the good meat. In context to what the context of the conversation was, it's a little questionable in what the implication there is supposed to mean. In pesos, you're right. Hey, you gotta be more like the cinnamon guy. He donated 1 bit. That fed my family for 3 weeks. One Bitcoin? Yeah, he donated me 1 whole Bitcoin. Can you believe how generous he was? It's crazy. Why were you so high HP? Did I mess up my edging? Bro's not edge maxing and Riz pilled and skibbity brained. It's Jover. I'm gonna reset that. I don't want to win that run and have that be the start of the run. Not making up words. I wish I was. Get out, Paul. Yeah, I'm sorry. The boomers can't keep up with modern times. To be fair, I tend to fall behind modern times by like a month or 2. I don't get the modern lingo till like a month later. At that point, it's halfway past its prime, and they've come up with 2 other new things. Give you the cane, what? You mean for, like, beating? No. No, I never got the cane or the belt. I got put in timeout a lot when I was like 5-ish and 6 because I was the world's biggest tantrums thrower when I was that young. Goodbye. Oh, there was a period in time where I was the worst. I've got 3 siblings. All 4 of us are we're all adults now. My mom will say that teenager wise, I was the easiest to take care of, but when we were little, I was the worst. Logo statue. Yeah, I've never done anything like that. I know some people that might have done some questionable things, but me and my close friends and my siblings, no, don't. Well, if I didn't know the person, for the longest time, me and my younger sister specifically, because my older sister is very extroverted. My older brother, half and half, but me and my younger sister, were the most shy, introverted, young kids, on the market. There was our family friends that we knew, and, we'd hang out stuff there, but, nope, that's it. Above your teacher's door. Well, I've made the comment before, but I was homeschooled, so no. I never did that. Wasn't much for practical pranks. And if we ever start getting a little too rowdy, my mom would be like, "Okay, go play outside for 2 hours. Go in the woods. Go entertain yourself out there. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to the trees? You don't have an axe. I can't cut down these trees. We're not deforesting the world, so we just go play outside and not cause actual trouble." Favorite game, or one of the games we used to play though, our neighbors down the street. Family friends with. We used to, a group of us kids, we used to play Random Object War, called ROW, Row. Little Random Object War. I don't think I need to explain the context of the game. Very possible. It's not the furthest from the truth. My younger sister would always come up to me whenever she was outside and had nothing to do. So I just come up with something random. We'd play outside. So what we always did for a while, or one of the things we did a lot, was we'd pretend to be Pokemon trainers. Just in our backyard. Your starter. It kind of depended on the moment of what we were doing, but usually it was Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Ralts. You probably don't know the names of those because those are English names, not the German conversions, but another game we used to play, because I used to do BMX racing, bikes on dirt track. After races, we'd have some people, if we had a lot of people over, we'd play Foot Down. That game was fun, because what we do is you go on the street. We don't live on a particularly populated street, so if a car does drive by, we just temporarily pause the game, let them through. But otherwise, we mark off a section of the street, and the goal is you just if you ever put your foot down on the ground, you're out. You cannot directly crash into someone. That's breaking the rules. But it's just go until someone has to put their foot down. You blocked off correct. No, we didn't. If a vehicle happened to come by, we'd pause and pull up the side of the road and then let them through. It'd slow down. It'd be like a 5-second break, if that. Boom. Foot down was the GOAT. The problem is you have to be careful with your positioning, because if otherwise, like, you can't leave the boundary. Like, there's a boundary which is like the sides of the road and like the marked off area on the road. And because we don't allow for direct collisions, what you do is you pull up to someone and like start pushing them into the corner, and boom, you get some real interesting standoffs. Classic. Yeah, I'm kind of a normie with it, but I'll say, because ever since I played Pokemon Ruby, which was when I was 6 or 7, the Ralts line and Gardevoir were my favorite, so it's a bit normie, I will admit, but they've been my favorites since the beginning, so... Nice double up, Yugi. Ralts in Red Blue. Nope, Ruby Sapphire. It's where it originated. Gen 3. There's a very rare encounter rate just outside of, what is it, Verdant Turf? Fuck you! Petalburg. Just to the right of Petalburg. Or whatever the town on the right is. I don't remember that. It's the weekend. You know what that means? I get to sleep in tomorrow. I have a question for you, 11. Where you live, is German your most used language? For, your regular activities? Yes, okay. Just curious. Three very hard German dialects are spoken. Nice, nice. Why are you like this, you meme? Ah! Look over most words. I love when I get some people, some truck drivers from the southern U.S. and they try to come out and, like, they're speaking English, but, I still have a hard time understanding them. Does that southern accent can, like, some people have a southern accent. Some people have a southern accent so strong it's hard to make out their words if you're not used to it. Ugh. Yeah. Really, girl? Okay. I have to go, but you have to go. You have to go around the first blue one and then slow down. Oh my gosh, your mom. Fair, I'm just not playing well right now. Was briefly earlier, but not anymore. That is okay. Dude, I can't believe I have 1,225 completions out of only 134 attempts on that spell. That's wild. That was your most attempted spell yet? Yes. It's not particularly close. It's over twice that of my second most attempted spell. At least in this game. It's hard to say exactly out of PCB attacks, but even if you include PCB, I'm sure Cat's Walk beats all of that out. I do like Cat's Walk. Now, part of that is also because it is indeed the hardest spell in the entire run. Like, it's the only spell that I have 2 different 1-misses to. How many 1-misses do I have? Like 5 or 6 at this point? Something like that. The only repeat offender is Cat's Walk. Because Kasume first spell is up to, like, what did I just say, 1,400? And, I think Mountain Toss, and I think I just hit 1k on Needles of Yore. But yeah, I think those are the other 2 attacks that are at just above 1k. UNR's close. UNR's really close to hitting 1k. Yes, but not quite there. If more, but your 1-misses would bend to Yamame. I mean, it's very possible, but... Nowadays, I hold my value in runs not off how many misses it was, but how good the pace was. That's what's more impactful to me. My 3 miss were the first, where the perfect pace was to UNR, is more valuable to me than either of my 1 misses to Cat's Walk. Yes, thank goodness Kasume has legs. What would we have done without that otherwise? Hello? Okay, well, I would have died half a second later. Kind of messed that baiting up, but always bailed out. Or the best part about making mistakes in life is not having to take responsibility for them and getting bailed out. Which is not necessarily a good way to base your play around, but, you know, you should also just be grateful to take your opportunities when you do get bailed out. Remember, the most important thing about trying to be as good as you can at something isn't winning, it's losing. Being able to lose well. The Stojiko legs. We got Mima legs in Touhou Soccer. So just tell them to put Tojiko in Touhou Soccer. I'm on stage 3. Focus. Focus, focus. Oh, you think I'm grazing this? Don't you got the only ones without legs? I don't know. Those are the two that come to mind. But to be honest, I don't have perfect knowledge of every single Touhou character off the top of my head at all times. Waggy Saggy, excuse me? Wagasaki Hime doesn't have legs. Ooh, almost forgot, Beautiful Fish Girl. Ooh, hold on a second. Ooh. Sorry, villain. Oh yeah, Mizuchi. She is, she's also a, what's the term? Vengeful spirit? Yeah. Wait, he also skipped leg day, you know? I thought about Mizuchi, but I haven't read the books, so I don't know for sure, like, how she appears in them. But I'll take the word on, Mizuchi. She is a vengeful spirit, I believe, so... Same thing as, of course, Tojiko and Mima. Yomu's, half ghost, half, doesn't have legs. Nah. I don't know, I don't think anyone else would count on that list. Unless I'm really missing someone. Does Kikari count? We're counting Mima, she's PC98. Kikari, right? She's like that weird, like, thing from Touhou 1. Nue Ball counts? Yeah, but Nue has legs. So that's also why I'm not counting Yomu, because, like, Yomu does have legs, even if half of her doesn't, right? The 5 eyes. No, Kikari. The, like, that weird, like, bronze mirror thing or whatever. Stage 15 boss. One of the reasons why some people thought that route was impossible to LNN, because that fight was too stupid to do perfect for a while until Mu did it. Yeah, that's why I don't think I'd count Nue or, like, Yomu. I think if you can change your form like that, I don't think I'd count it. So the only ones that come to mind then are Tojiko, Mima, Mizuchi, or Waggy Saggy. And Waggy's just because special reasons for her. While the others are just spirits who never formed legs. So I think Kikari would count, but I don't know how many people count her as a real character. So I throw an asterisk on that one. I love the LNNs, by the way, my favorite part of the game. Okay, it was actually relatively kind to me. Yeah, I don't think I'd count Mommies, though, because, like, 99% of the time you see her canonically, she has legs, right? Ooh, that one on the right trying to trap me in. I see a red laser garbage. Feat tier list? No, I will not do a feat tier list. I have a fair bit of dignity, so it's going to take a lot of money. It'd take a very hefty donation. A lot of money to make me do a feat tier list. I have some dignity left, you know? Fuck, I didn't... Oh, I messed that one up. Oh, man, these... Oh, these stage 4s have just not been great recently. Did we talk about hands as a fetish? I mean, I'm sure some people like that, but... I could go more into detail, but I'd rather not. Leave it at that. We go again. Yo, Kasumi's jumpy right now. Hold up a second. And the post-mortem lasers? Unbelievable. She's in a mood. Much. Let me go get some milk, and then I'll play a little bit more before I call her. No, it's chocolate milk, not sunny milk. Also, 11, do you just, like... Do you just sit down and be like, you know, it's been like 10 minutes since I posted anything about Tenchi. Let me post a real quick Tenchi here. PC mode channel. That Satori one is so good. It just encompasses Satori from Labyrinth 2 so well. And that face is perfection, so... Yamane is in a mood. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this, girl? Holy moly! She is in a mood today. Hot damn! She has done that so much so far today. Like, way more than usual. Just learn it finally, yeah. Also, I love that Mickey emoji. The Nara one. Yeet. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. "50 normal set clears, you can learn from me." Yeah, yeah. What a great idea. I mean, it's just every time at this point. Okay. Better. Much better. He didn't wombo combo me. Thank goodness. I should probably try to focus in, lock in. For like one more. "711 attempts, never forget." Does this register? It doesn't. Haha. I can use the numpad and it doesn't register on the keyboard. I mean, it makes sense it doesn't register. Oh, Cinnamon disappeared for a little bit, is now reacting to things. Well, that's great. Yeah, like that's true. That's true. I've heard that before. I've seen things like that before. So no, I know what you're talking about. Did Cinnamon just say that he likes that? I'm pretty sure. Cinnamon, is this true? Are you a hand enjoyer? Also, Cinnamon, I am not doing a feat tier list. I've said it already. I like sore loser. You're talking about me? You're talking about 11. Oops! Never punished. Listen, sometimes you gotta throw for content, right? That's what that was. Drunken Streets of Necofar? When was that? What era was that in? Yeah, I should probably try to lock in a little. $2014 or so. Nice. Everything got prude. You know, maybe I'll just try off chat for the rest of this run. Go full focus mode. No distractions. Oh, good stretch. Porch.